is up, guys? It's your boy Smoke here, and we're talking today about the best M4A1 loadout in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, the build that we're talking about here for this M4A1 is going to be specifically set up for more or less using in Warzone type scenarios like Plunder or Battle Royale. Now, the reason I say that is because this has the all-around setup that is going to help you in just about every situation. It's not specifically geared towards damage range and high damage, and it's not specifically geared towards close range combat either. It's more of a medium setup build that can help you in just about every scenario that you're going to encounter in Warzone out in the open, and you're gonna really love this build. The way that I've got it set up currently is it's got a very high recoil reduction. It has a very high aim down sights speed, so when you pull that weapon up to aim at your enemy, you're gonna notice that it is pulling up and aiming down those sights very fast, and it is also geared towards high damage and accuracy. Now, the weapon that I'm using for my M1 variant is a POLYTOPE M4, and I unlocked it through a blueprint, a legendary blueprint. I'm not exactly sure how I unlocked it, but if you Google POLYTOPE, it'll show you exactly how to unlock it very quickly. Now, my assault rifle level is 71. It still has quite a bit to go, but I have most of the important stuff unlocked, so let's go ahead and take a look at this build. Now, when I said that I didn't have it specifically geared towards long range or high damage range, that's because typically I'm only fighting at medium range fights. I'm not really necessarily shooting somebody that is super far away. If I am, I pull out my 50 cal sniper rifle and I take an enemy down that way. I prefer to do it like that. So you're gonna notice in this build that I don't have a silencer. I do not have an optic, and I also don't have the 60 round ammunition. Everything I have on this build, which I think is one of the best, if not the best, M4 builds out there for Warzone, is all geared towards control, accuracy, and recoil reduction and high damage. That is everything that you're going to want to see from this M4. Otherwise, you could just go with a different weapon. I've looked into this a lot from a lot of the tips that I've got from pro gamers and stuff like that, reading news reports and stuff like that on the Gamer Informative, and watching videos from other streamers and stuff like that. And this is what I was able to come up with for the kind of build that I'm looking for. So right off the bat, we have the muzzle compensator, and that's going to expel gases upward to aggressively fight muzzle climb. So that adds a high amount of recoil control. So you definitely want that. We go into the barrel, and it has the Corvus Custom Marksman barrel that has a lot of pros. It has damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. So you're going to actually be having some increase in your damage range and your bullet velocity, giving you that ability to have some nice medium range combat. But you're going to still have that recoil control. Unfortunately, it does sacrifice a little bit of aim down sight speed, but we make up for that with the other stuff like the Forge Tac CQS stock. That has a major addition to aiming down sight speed, and I believe that is the best stock for this build. Then we'll go into the rear grip, which arguably is the best grip tape. It's the stippled grip tape. It increases your aim down sight speed and also sprint to fire speed. So that is a huge amount of pros that's going into the same type of build that the other add-ons have. So it's all going to be working together on this. Then we'll go to the underbarrel. It is the Commando foregrip. Again, recoil stabilization and aiming stability. Okay, now when you get the blueprint for the POLYTOPE M4, you're gonna see that the statistics of this M4 variant are already all very leveled out and equal with each other, and they all offer each other pros and complements to each other. So you don't have anything, you know, over the top, excessive, like very excessive accuracy or very excessive damage. Everything complements each other, and it's all leveled out nicely together, so you have a nice increase in all overall statistics. So as far as the foregrip goes, we're rolling with the Commando foregrip, and that's going to offer a great amount of recoil stabilization and aiming stability again. And as you can see in the bottom left corner, that's giving us a very nice amount of statistics overall. And also, you're going to notice when you're aiming down the sights with no optic that it's not as difficult as you might think. Now, when it comes to aiming down sights at a target that's super far away, it is going to be more difficult. But again, like I said, you're going to find yourself in a lot of situations where you're in medium to short range combat, and you're going to want to have that fast reaction speed, because whenever you're running around a corner and you're like, oh my god, here's the guy right here, oh shit, you're going to want to be able to pull your rifle up and shoot that person really fast. And that's why this build, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best builds. So I'm not going to try to ramble on too much here. I'm not trying to go for a 10-minute video just explaining this build. It's pretty self-explanatory and simple. I hope this helps you guys out a lot. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and if this helped you out. Also, let me know if you guys have any suggestions or comments on what you think could make this loadout better. And with that being said, get out there and show the enemy what it's all about with this loaded out M4A1. This is your boy Smoke, and I want you guys to hit me up. Peace out, you guys.